Hello, I'm here in my shop and I have all this beautiful cedar. I'm going to make a picnic table and 2 benches. I'm going to attach them to a steel base and it's going to make it a whole lot easier. So let's get started. Okay, so that's 1 bench worth right there. Let's get some clamps. Alright, let's get some glue on this table and clamp it up. I have my cauls here. Some people don't like a lot of squeeze out. I'm a person that likes extra squeeze out. I'd rather clean up my mess than starve the joint. No dry spots. Just enough to keep them in place. Even though with the cauls I put packing tape so it won't stick, I still want to wipe off the glue. Now I have one side clean. I decided against the center caul because it was pretty flat and there's a lot of glue I can't wipe off right now, so I might put it on later, but for now we're just going with what we have. Now I have to flip it and clean the bottom. And that's why we put the paper towels down. Alright, no one wants to see the rest of this, so I'll be back. Got it all glued up, clamped up, wiped down. I did decide to put the center cauls in once I got it wiped. And we're going to let this dry for a couple hours before I take it out of clamps and do the other bench. The table, this is 4 pieces per bench. The table is 10 pieces. So in my mind I'm deciding if I'm going to try to glue up all 10 at once or 5 and 5 and then put those 2 together. Now I have everything glued up. It's dried overnight. I have set the track up, made sure it's 90 degrees, and I'm going to square up one side of the 2 benches and the table. It's like butter. I love these tools. Now I'm going to cut this bench to the actual finished length, which is 78 inches. I've measured it. I've used my square to get a straight line. Bring the track in. I only clamp one side. I'm using the saw pressure from the other side to hold it. I have clamped my wood to the table. Since I was attaching the bench and tabletop to a metal base, I used 1x4 to glue and screw it to tie everything together, and that will hold up for a long time. Because I put the tabletop upside down, measured, get it all centered, drove my screws in, and then we flipped it up and over. The metal base is nice because it's level, and in this case it matched the rest of the backyard. If you do the wood base, that's where all your joinery work will come into play.